Hello and welcome to another episode of GameHammer live game coding. And tonight we are, of course, continuing our quest. What is our quest? Our quest, if we choose to accept it, is to continue coding Roland Rescue Redux, the new game. Why am I being so coy? I don't know. But what I do know is I've forgotten to turn on my lights, so if you just excuse me for one moment.
Okay,
There we go. Thank you.
anytime.
There we go. So, here we go. We have Roland Rescue Redux. It is a game that we're coding on the ZX Spectrum first because it allows us to transfer the sprites very easily to other systems. Hi, Martin Vegas. How you doing? Hello. Shall we try out the game? Let's try the game out first. I've loaded it up already so we get an idea of what's going on. So, we have our little guy, Roland, here. He's blue at the moment. I'm blue guy, ba beep 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 beep. And his thing is he has to pick up all of these very nice presents to rescue them from the evil Gribblies, who are also blue. They're supposed to be red, but something's gone wrong. Roland must die, you see. That's what they say. And here we go. There we go. We grab that, and here we go. The idea is that we need to pick up all of these. Well, I'm really aiming for like 50 or 60, but we haven't got that far yet. At the moment, we've got 8 in total, and one of them is, well, maybe 9 in total, and one of them is Santa, who we have to work out how to change the game code so that Santa can be actually rescued from that cage. We haven't got that far yet. That's one of the things we have to plan for later, but it will come in. So we're just going to quickly jump and grab that. Yes. Then drop down to here. There's a 7th gift, and there is the 8th down there. And doing, Roland has rescued all the Gribblies from the evil. Oh, sorry, rescued all the gifts from the evil Gribblies. He's not rescuing the evil Gribblies from the gifts, and saved Christmas. He can now have a well-deserved snooze. So the game works. But if you notice, we went through a lot of people there, a lot of enemies, and didn't die once. That's kind of not what I want. So hello, Martin Vegas, who says Alexa comes in handy sometimes. It does. So I'm just going to go into the player event here. Event player. If where is it? We're looking for. There we are. If deadly, subtract 1 from E. Well, I'm sorry, but no, that is too small. So I'm thinking, let's say subtract 5, and see if that works out better. So let's do this. File. And hi Lex, how you doing? Playing Sea of Stars as you want. Wow, Sea of Stars. I don't know that one. So we're going to have a removal of 5 points of energy each time. Let's see if this works out a bit better. We've got to save the project before we do anything else. Save to roland.apj. Save. Do we want to replace it? Yes, we do. And then we're going to save again in a different place. Save project, Roland Rescue Redux. And now we're up to Redux 12. So if I just change that. Okay. Hi James, how you doing? And now we build the game. So that's going to build out, and we'll see how it goes. Error labels not found. We've got far too many errors there, so this isn't going to work. So what's actually happened, for a reason I don't know, is that we've messed up. But all of the events are still here. So what I'm going to do now is save again. Instead of being in Roland and Rescue Redux, let's go back to Multi-Platform Arcade Game Developer and save here so that it knows where it is. Do you want to replace it? Yes. And then try again in here. This program is very, very fiddly. But what it produces is games that work. We still have this agdcode.asm error, label not found. We still don't know why that's there. I've never found the label that's supposedly not found. But we're going to load up the game. It's a new pixel game that dropped today. Like playing Chrono Trigger on SNES. Nice. I never played Chrono Trigger back in the day, I have to admit. Hi, Hillside Junction. How you doing? How's life in Zoeland? Still contending with toolbox? Yes, unfortunately I am. Today's beverage of choice is Diet Coke. Very nice. If we go over like from past 10 o'clock, which I'm probably not going to do, but if we do, I may change my beverage of choice to something else, like a cup of tea. So we're going to see how this goes. The idea is that we should be hurt far more by the Gribblies, and therefore the Gribblies are a threat. Otherwise, we're going to have more Gribblies, if you know what I mean. I want the game to be relatively difficult. Not impossible, but, you know, a challenge, rather than just wandering around and passing the time. So we'll see how this goes. I think 5 will hit us harder, because the things do move fairly quick. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, dear. So let's see how this goes anyway. We'll wait for it to load. So, if this works, we're going to put in a huge amount more rooms today, and then we'll add some extra gifts as well. We'll see how this goes. I might even see if I can work out why Roland is blue instead of being white or pink like he was supposed to be. So here we are. Right. So we move and we jump, and let's see how quickly this goes down. Yeah, that's going down far, far quicker now. No, it isn't. What? Oh, actually it is. That's it. Okay, now we've got 2 lives, but 252 left. What's going down? How have I got 100? Why do all of the numbers seem to be working? No, they're not, are they? That one hasn't moved. What? Okay, we've got a problem here. Look. Why are we up to... There's something gone wrong. And it's not... If you notice, it's not counting down properly. I asked it to take 5 off. It's taking 1 off. So, something's wrong. Right at the start of tonight, we've got something wrong. So, we're going to have a look at this. Events, player. Have a look at what we've got here. 2228 display double digits. Events. Game initialization. 2226 display lives. 2215 display double digits gifts. Show the score. Where's the energy? Doesn't say. That's interesting. So it should be 2228 and it's not there. Events. Main loop 1. Let's see how this goes. Nope. Oh, that's if key fire 3 while key fire 3 end while wait key. That is the pause. So we know what that is. And this main loop 2, nothing in there. So I don't know. Hi Patrick, how you doing? Sir Patrick Furlong and Melody, hello. I don't get what's going on. We haven't set Spectrum standard for our game, so let's have a look at that. But player, let's have a look at player. Deadly, we are subtracting 5 from E. Display double digits E. I don't get why this has gone wrong. 2228 display double digits. So why was it printing 3 digits? That just seems a bit weird. Initialize sprite. No, nothing there. This is weird. I don't get it. Intro menu. Nothing there. Why is this gone weird? This is very, very strange. I don't get it. Game initialization. It's got to be here, hasn't it? No, it's not. 2226 display lives, show score, print gifts, display double digits of gift numbers, ink 1, and nothing. Nothing at all. This makes no sense. None at all. Why is it like... Why is it not working? Restart screen. Is it in here? Ah, 2228 display double. So there it is. There's the screen when it restarts. Display double digits E. But that's 2228, which is what it is in player. So why are we in number 3? I don't get it. Don't you just love when you stream something? Yeah, the moment you stream, something breaks. I don't get why that happened, but it should be going down in 5s, and it's not. This must be so hard to debug without a graphical debug. You'd have thought so, wouldn't you? But actually, it makes a huge amount of sense to me. You've got to remember, I grew up coding for the Amstrad CPC. So when I would load up a computer, all I would have on the screen was just text. That was all I had. The CPC didn't have a graphical user interface until much later. And this is all I had. So this is perfectly fine for me. 22, 26 display lives. I don't get what's going on. Anyway, right, we'll work that out later. Let's just go back into screens. So we've got our starting screen. And we've got Roland Must Die, which I'm considering changing. I just like the idea of changing some of this. Hello, Iron Horse. How you doing? To this is a deadly block. And what if we just change some of the bottom of it to a deadly block? Would that be cruel? I'm not sure, but I kind of like it. Ha ha ha! Hee hee! Ha ha! Is that cruel? Yes. In fact, let's change the whole thing to deadly blocks. Just so that it's like really, really horrible. And also it teaches the player about deadly blocks, because the word die is now all in deadlies. So I kind of like that as a way around things. That'll teach the player that this is harsh. The deadly block kind of looks like blood. That was kind of the point, yeah. Roland must die. Yes, he must. There are no two ways about it. Roland must die. Oh, for goodness sake, turn it off, turn it off. Turn around. How do you get the cake on the E if the E blocks are deadly? You don't, because that was the other thing we're going to be doing today. There are going to be fewer of these. To make the game a bit more tricky for people, are we witnessing the birth of Dark Zoe? Oh, ah, ah, ah. Yes, no. The idea of this is that we're going to make the game tougher, so the enemies now give more damage, and we're going to have a fewer little power-ups, so that Roland has a harder time of things. Otherwise, the game is too easy. And I want the game to be a challenge. I don't want it to be like Nintendo hard and horrible, but I want it to be more tricky. Let's move on. Like this one here. This is a big pit you can fall into, and it's horrible. Mitsuzoi. She used the dark Hado. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I don't know what the dark Hado is. You're making this retro hard. Essentially, yes. We're going to bring that back a bit as well, so that there's less on the ground. Not a huge amount less, but enough that you can actually fall down there. So we've got a bit of movement now, which is nice. We're going to take a few of these out as well. Like, we don't need the coffee up there, the tea even. There's a few too many on here as well. We'll take that one off. And that one. And remove that one as well. Really, I just want one, maybe two on each screen. Ah! Street Fighter! Hadouken! Yes, I know it now, yes. Blimpco. I love this one. It's like just ridiculous. And here we are with the final The house should have cake. Okay, well, we'll have a look and put some cake in. There we go. There's too many on here as well. Take those out and that out. And that one. Roland must die. There we go. So, okay. The house should have some cake. Okay, we'll give the house its cake back. There's the cake for the house. There we go. This one doesn't have any because it's the flying blimp. Okay, here we go. So, we need to add in some more places. And the first one I want to put in is actually the other side of Blimpco because we haven't got anything there. So we need essentially this. Notice that we've got that edge for Blimp. So I am going to just take a quick picture. So that I know where things are. Right, if I bring that up on my screen, on my little phone, then we'll know what's going on and I can make it work. So let's put this in. So, the moment that it actually comes... Phone, give me my phone! There it is. Right. So now we know that we've got Blimpco. And we need the first line. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So, if I go back now to screen 4. Right, we know that right at the edge we have these blocks and it is practically up against the thing. So we're going to have this like that. Comes down and it's underneath there. So there we are. So we now have Blimp Coast ending where we need it to. House of Cakes, I would watch that. I would watch that. Isn't that the Great British Bake Off? Zoe, did you have the apple crumble too? Who told you about the apple crumble? Who told you? Who has been giving out the secrets, the dark secrets of my apple crumbles? Also, where did I get the white from? I don't remember. We don't seem to have a white block. Like, seriously, we do not have a white block. Where did the white come from this? That is interesting. Dum 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 dum. Ba ba ba. Phone, open up. Let me see the pic. Oh, come on! Low, goodness sake, phone. What are you doing to me? Oh, that's a picture of Batman for a joke that was put into a... Yeah, that's weird. Dun 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 ba ba bum. Ba ba bum. Ba ba bum. Ba ba. Bum 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 ba da da. Well, that's wrong. Which this one? Yes. Here we go. So we need the outline down there, yes. And then we need the one that's quite near the top. Apple crumble is the best part of it. Oh, Jenny told you, right. I haven't made the apple crumble yet, Iron Horse, I have to admit. Because Jenny keeps me so busy with these videos that she keeps expecting me to go to work and do my job. It's ridiculous. I hate people who tell me to do my job. It's like, do you know who I am? Apple crumble with a crunchy sugar loaded crumble top. Yes, it is. And I will be making some. So we need another block. We haven't got the block that we need. We have this one here, which is basically the wrong one. So we need to create a new block. Editor. Blocks. So we need to copy this block. So if I press M and create a new block K, flip it vertically, there we go. It's an empty block. Yes. Is it an empty block? No. It should be platform block. Okay, something's gone wrong again. I don't know what. Because it didn't give me the block. There it is. Type is platform block. Okay. We also need to know where that white one came from. I don't have a blank white block. So I need a blank white block. I like apple crumbles, Zoe, says Ironhouse. Well, in that case, if you come and visit us for a Monday Club, you can have some apple crumble. I will save making the apple crumble to, you know, when you're here. How's that? How's that, horse of iron? There we go. The moment you only have access to corner shop brand apple pies. Oh, it's not the same. It's not the same, man. Right, here we are. So now we've got this. We should be able to put this in. And there we are. We've got it. There's our Blimpco. So how far down does Blimpco go? Well, that is a good question, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6 and up. And I will change these now, because these are now the chains that hold it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 up from the bottom. Okay, here we go. Bring this across to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's our blimp. Yeah, sure. So yeah, like I say, yeah, come on round for Monday Club sometime, and I'll make some nice apple pie, apple crumble even. There we go. Right, let's see if this works. So we've got a big drop down, and then like 1, 2, yeah, 2 down, 1 down, 1 down. So let's do this. The blimp will come out about here. Oh, for goodness sake, why is this going so badly for me? I don't get why it's not picking up what we're doing. Right, down to there. And then 2 down, 1 down, 1 down. What about lemon drizzle cake? Lemon drizzle cake's alright, but I prefer apple crumble, I have to admit. So it actually should be there where it starts to come down. I'm trying to make it symmetrical, if it's not obvious what I'm doing. Down to there. And then down to there. There. And then that should make it fine. And then we have the outline, don't we? It's all outlined. Yeah. So, let's do this. We've now got the other side of the blimp. Put the chains in. 4 in from the edge, so that's symmetrical. And then another set here. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Why am I singing the Mission Impossible tune? What is it about the Mission Impossible tune that's made me go off like this? I know it's awesome, but why am I doing it? I don't know. Pop 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 pop. We don't have, oh, for goodness sake, we don't have the other corner one. Right, editor, we need the blocks. Go back to the blocks. This is the one that we need. So copy that, create a new one, put that in, and then mirror it horizontally. There we go. There is our new one, and its type is platform block. Put it back into the screens, and we have our screen. There it is. Deep, 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 beep, beep. Now to segue. That's odd. I sent a message about Blimpco and it's not come through. Yeah, I'm on top chat and it should be right there on the screen. Oh, I'm on top chat. That's why. Live chat. Okay. Where did you talk about? How far down does the Blimpco go? Well, are we talking about the government conspiracy here? How about that they brought the election in '84 and have been controlling the world, mostly through blimp sales? That's why. There we go. That's why it didn't come through. Because basically YouTube doesn't like anything about conspiracies. And I'd accidentally put it onto top chat. And it was meant to be full chat, live chat. There we are. And switch that horizontally again. For some reason, YouTube blocks some message. Yeah, Well, I'm on live chat now. I should have been on live chat already. I'm sure I set it up at live chat, but apparently it didn't work. I'll have to go back in a second to change that to what we need. There we go. There we are. So that's starting to look right. Change the blocks again. We need a block type of platform block. There we go. Do 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 da ba ba bam. He's the greatest. He's fantastic. Wherever there is danger, he'll be there, causing it, 'cause he's a bit of a annoyance. He's Danger Mouse. Ba, 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 ba. Right, now we just have to colour this in. I still don't know how I've coloured in on the other one because it's not literally I do not have a blank that is white, but apparently we have it on the other one, and I don't know how that happened or why. So here we go. Do, 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 do. Gotta love YouTube blocking fun. Yeah, YouTube does a lot of weirdness. Even if you just mention conspiracies, it will block it out. I know that there's so many people with weird crackpot theories. Say theories. No, they just made it up. But weird crackpot reckonings is more likely. And then it just does it. There we are. Right. There's our blimp. It is good. Let's just put that little bit in that I removed. So it works. Ba ba ba. There. Now we have Blimpco. And that's... my dad used to call Dr. Robotnik's Eggmobile pod a blimp. Jungle Zone boss level. He'd say, Jungle with a blimp. Bless him. Aww. So now we need a nice little logo. One there, and a nice smiley face. There's Billy Blimp. I don't know. That's just a nice little thing of it. Censorship is wise in theory, but so easily... I'm not sure it is wise. It's... I understand why it's there, but I just don't like it. I'm going to put a T there. And a cake here. There we go. So we've got tea and cake on the screen now. There we go. And let's do sprite positions for here. So where will our guy begin? That is our respawn, basically. Player respawn, say here. Yeah. And a flying git. But what type would he be? How do we change his type again? Sprite type 3. Yeah. Oh, it does. Oh, it's already set to sprite type 3. I should have stopped doing that then. Okay, let's go back. Player respawn, no. Sprite type 3. There we go. Okay, so we've got our things there. And we're going to need this one. That's sprite type 1. No. Sprite type 2. No, sprite type 1. Sprite type 1 is the one we want. And let's start him here. What about this guy? Where'd he come in? Sprite type. Put him there. How many of these guys are there? Oh my goodness, how many did we put in? How many of these guys are there? Oh my goodness. Editor, let's go. Let's go back to the map. We're going to set this in anyway. 6. There we go. Editor, go back to sprite positions. How many's on this bloody screen? Can I go through the different sprites that we've got? Does that let me do that? No? Oh my... Guys, we have a problem. We have a serious problem. How many sprites are there? for goodness sake. Uh... Don't know why it's there and I can't get rid of it. Let's just see how it is. Right, file. Save project. Need to save it. And now we're going to make sure that it works because I have a horrible feeling that I've got all of them set wrong. Do you want to replace this? Yes. File. All I want to do is move that guy. If I click over here, does he move? No. So he is an actual sprite in the game, which is annoying. So there he is. Can I delete him? No. Yes! Yes! There we go. Okay, now I've got it. Okay. So that's okay. We're getting somewhere now. So this one is sprite type 1. This one is sprite type... For goodness sake, I moved him. Give me a second. I've got to put him back. Got to put him back to where he was. That will do. Right. That should work. That should work. Save project. Let's just save it again. Make sure it's okay this time. Save. There's a lot of people in this particular room, but we'll see how it goes. Save project into mpagd. Otherwise, it won't be able to access it and it won't be able to load it. Save. Yes. Okay. Now build. And let's hope this works. All I'm doing is to make sure I've got the things right in my head at the moment of what the sprite types are supposed to be. Okay. Censorship is wise in theory, but so easily abused. To an extent, there are certain things that you should not be able to put out there. And I think we can all think of several of those things because they're crime words. Censorship is far, far more dangerous than the things that its protagonists claim that it protects against. To an extent, yes, I agree with that as well. I'm one of those people that is very much pro-free speech, but with limitations. Because, for example, I don't think it's a good idea to be able to put out threats against people or nations or things like that. I think, though, it's quite obviously a bad idea to let anyone just make random threats. So that technically counts as censorship. But it's a hard one to come down on where the line is, because at the same time, a person in a play or in a film or in a book who is making threats is a villain for the purposes of the narrative, and I would allow that. And also, I would allow thought experiments, which could involve making a threat as a thought experiment. So there are exceptions, and that's a really, really very much. It's not even surface level; it's polish level of ways to get around things. But yeah, I wouldn't normally consider preventing threats or incitement to crimes as censorship. It depends, doesn't it? That's the thing. There are arguments here and there that can be made. Robert Davies, hello, how are you doing? So let's load this in and see how we get. So we're going to our blimp. Here is the blimp. And we're in the blimp. Let's walk across, and do we get... Yes, we are in the correct place. One of our dudes is stuck. Another one of our dudes is actually walking the correct place where we want him to be. Apparently, one of our guys can't get through this change in... Oh, look at that. Of course it's empty. That's empty space there. Doesn't count as a platform. So he's stuck on a platform. That's interesting. And this guy is just stuck completely in vibrating backward and forward. So we have a problem there. He is still not taking the amount of... Did we just die quicker than we otherwise would have? That's interesting. And again, look at that, 991. What? He's only taken one off every time, but now the thing is broken. And I don't get why. I genuinely do not know how I've managed to screw that up with the energy. It's just, it is kind of going down, but it's going down in ones. But it is going down quicker. So we know that it's kind of working. We need to move some dudes. So this dude here is working. Sprite type 1. This one, oh, for goodness sake, put him back. Put him back. Over here. Put him back. No. One up. Put him there. See, it's not so easy to keep it clear and clean, is it? It's very much a double-edged sword. Yes, to an extent, yeah. So, that's Sprite type 1, yes. This one is... No, don't move him! I keep forgetting you have to press return. This is Sprite type 2. No, he's supposed to be Sprite type 1. So we've got to go through the types again. 8, 9, player respawn. Sprite type 1. Okay, return. This man... No! Why? Why is it doing this? Why? Oh. Is that... That's Sprite type. Just leave him there and click off. Click off somewhere else. Right. This guy is Sprite type 1. He should be Sprite type 1, yes. This guy is Sprite type 1. He should be Sprite type 1, shouldn't he? No. They should be Sprite type 2 or 3. What is this guy? Sprite type 1. Yes, so he's okay. So this should be Sprite type 2. And that way, he'll go the right way. Sprite type 2. They're supposed to go horizontally. This guy is Sprite type 3 because he's quicker, and that's how he's supposed to go. So, they should go back and forward now. Okay. Can you not reduce the health by a certain amount, perhaps, if left unspecified? It defaults to -1. I don't know what's wrong. That's my problem. I don't want to get too into messing stuff up if it's not going right. Vent player, blah, 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 da, 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 da. Right. 22 and 28 display double digits E. That's what we're supposed to be doing. 22, 28. And that's always the place where it does it. 22, 28. 22 across, 28 down. That's correct. Events. Game initialization. Display lives at 22, 26. Which is just a 2 before it, yes. Which is working out, yeah. So why? Where's restart start screen? 22, 28. Display double digits E. I'm going to take that out. And save that. File. Save. Maybe that will help. I don't know. Events. Game initialization. Doesn't set. This just doesn't set the thing, which is interesting. At 22, 28. Display. Double digits E. File. Save. I'm not sure we need to do that, but we're going to change it there. And events, player. There it is. At 22, 28. Display double digits E. Subtract 5 from me. I'm going to put that up again. Let's see if we can do this. Subtract 7 from me. See if that changes anything. File. Save. And events. Collect block. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22, 28. 22 add 10 to E. And then 22, 28, display double digits E. So everything is still working out. File. Save. I don't get why it's not working. Right, let's save project again. I'm just going to do the Roland, not going to change anything else. Just in case this doesn't work. Save. Yes. And let's see how this works. Oh, please let this work. Please let this work. Please let this work. Oh my goodness, it was fine until I changed things. Pop, 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 pop. Oh my goodness, why is it this bad? Why is it this bad? Also, why did all of our people start playing, not playing, start displaying in blue? They were white when we started. I wanted the bad guys to be in red. Why aren't they in red? Ooh. We could set the ink. We could set the ink manually in each of the events files for the sprites, for the sprite types. We could set them. Ooh, we could have a green one and a red one, and maybe a pink player. Should he be white? Should he be pink? He'll stand out either way, which is kind of the point. Coronation Street. Yeah, I kind of went into Coronation Street. So there's things we can think about. Let's see if this works. The first thing to do is to make sure the bloody thing works. Oh my goodness. We've only got so many colours, but we can see what we can do. That's the point. Oh, excuse me. So, hi Zach, how you doing? Hope me and Auntie Jenny are well. We're doing all right, thanks. Actually, while this is loading, I've got to quickly check on the family group. Oh, it's loaded up already. Because unfortunately, my mum had an accident while on holiday, so I've got to quickly check on her. Nothing massively serious. She's fine. She broke her ankle, unfortunately. And I need to make sure she's okay. Oh, they're doing fine. No, I've got a photo. They're all smiles. So, right. Mostly, they're going on. Oh, I've got the things wrong. So sprite type 2 goes up and down. Sprite type 1 is horizontal, and that's why that guy gets stuck, and then those two get stuck. There we go. That's what we need to sort. Right. So we're getting there. But interestingly, we've inverted the colours. We turn black on a white background, which is nice, so we can still see our character. And it's little touches like that, which is why this is so good. Because it's little touches like that which really make things easier. So let's go back into the editor and go to sprite positions. So let's change this guy. He is sprite type 1 at the moment, so he should be sprite type 2. Press return. So, and then click off. This one is sprite type 2. He should be sprite type 1. 2, 1. Sprite type 1. Remove that. This guy, sprite type 2, he should be sprite type 1. Remove. And then click off. So that's done. That will work now. Let's go into events. Actually, let's go into editor and palette. And let's see what our palette is. So, if we want someone to be white, that is right at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need ink 16. If we want it to be red, it's either 3 or 11. So we can sort that out. And 5 would be green. So I'm going to take a photo of this, and then we have that as a reference as well. My phone is so slow. I'm using an iPhone 6s Plus because there's no point in upgrading your phones unless they stop working. And mine still works, but unfortunately sometimes it's starting to slow down because it is a bit old. But hey, these things happen. Right, player. Event player. Ink 16. I don't care what you do, ink 16. File, save. For sprite type 1, I want ink 11 because I want the brighter red. Save. If this works, I will be freaking amazed. And I would say it in that voice too. This one, we want ink, not inky, ink. Let's say 12, 13 for a brighter green. Save. And editor, no, events, and the next sprite type. Let's go for, well, 1 looked pretty good on the plane, but how about 10 to make it brighter? File, save. If this works, I will be amazed. I'm seriously amazed. Now let's go back into game initialization. Ink 1. That's how we ended up with blue. I'm now going to put that as 16. File, save. File, save project. If this works, I'll be amazed. Save project, save. Replace, yes. Right, let's try this again. We're going to build it again and make sure that's okay. Hope she makes a swift recovery. Thank you, so do I. Apparently breaking your ankle in Crete is a bit of a bugger for going on holiday. They were looking at one of the cradles of civilization, because of course Crete is where the Minoans are from, which were one of the big players in the old... Yeah, they all look fine. My sister has sent a picture of herself as well, saying grey hair, don't care. I wouldn't... Neither of... she should not have more grey hair than me, considering she's younger than me. What's going on there? Beth, if you're watching this, what have you done? I know you've got kids, and therefore grey hair is more likely, but come on. A good friend of mine booked a 3-week holiday in Rome. She broke her ankle after a few days, then caught COVID in the hospital. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, James. Oh, that is... Oh, that's not pleasant. Please tell me she got better. Please tell me she got better, because Italy had seriously restrictive COVID lockdown rules. Oh my goodness. We thought ours were bad. Woof. Right, let's hope this loads and that it all works. Because I want our sprites to be different colours. Then it'll look fun and it'll be nice. And I'm making weird noises. Because that's what I do on this channel. Oh yes. Oh yes. Right, here we go. Everyone's still the same bloody colour. Ah. That is definitely going down quicker, though, if you notice. Yeah, that's going down quicker. That's what I want. So here we go. And we've got our guy wandering around. Are these going in the right direction now? Well, one of them is just vibrating in place. Like, he is not happy at all. Retro Robin says, wow, great work, buddy. Enjoy watching you make your game. Maybe when you get one complete, I would like to give it a review on my channel. Well, when I make them complete, and thank you for joining us. Hi, Retro Robins. When I make them complete, they will be available free to download from the GameHammer website at www.gamehammer.co.uk. So feel free to review them if you want. No problem whatsoever. So let's see. We've got this guy, and he's working out all right. I mean, it's kind of working. But this guy here, what is he doing? He should be moving, but he's not. He's not moving. And I don't get why. I just don't get it. He should be all right. There's nothing around him to stop him from moving. Did we accidentally set him to... What? How? Right, this guy. Sprite type 1. What if I move him to... here? Will he be fine there? What if I move him to here? Let's leave him there. Anyway, we've got more to do now. A vibrato gribbly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get why he's not moving. That's the weird thing. So leave him there. But we do need to move on now. We need some more stuff. Screens. We need some more screens. So, actually, let's go back to our map. Let's see. We've got 3 and 2 here, which don't have anything around them. So what's underneath the bottom of screen 1 and across from screen 2? That's what we need to look at. Sprite positions. Let's go to screen 1. Not sprite positions. Not sprite positions. We don't need to move the sprite positions. We need to move the screens. Right, let's have a look. Screen 1. Right, so we know that underneath this screen, we've got we're perfectly fine to do anything we want because we've got these lines here. Would you like to make an exclusive one for the Crash cover tape? A collection of homebrew games on the cover tape. That's released in conjunction with Fusion Retro Books. Oh! Hang on. Let me just say. Telling me about the Crash cover tape, eh? Do you mean these? I've also got the other one here, but I don't know where I've put it. It's on a pile of things to be put together. Yeah, the Crash cover tape. Do you mean these? I'm a big fan of Crash. I have all of the new ones, and I love Crash. I actually write for Amtix, and I would love an Amtix cover tape, but it's not going to happen because we can't get people to read the magazine. Please read Amtix. But yeah. Yeah, I'd love to do an exclusive one for Crash cover tape. Yeah, send me a message either on Twitter, Facebook, or to zoe.robinson. In fact, I'll put it into the chat. Send me an email to zoe.robinson@gmail.com and we can discuss it. So yeah. Patrick has said, as Zoe's agent, I can't authorize such an outgoing unless you can give her at least 20 rare PS2 games. Can I just please state that Patrick is not my agent, he's joking. I'm my agent. But yeah, I'd be very happy to talk through that one, yeah. Go for it. Yeah. Love to talk to you about it. Send me an email and we'll discuss it. I'll put something together for you. So, yeah, it is. He was joking. Don't worry. So what we've got here is we know that the underneath screen 1 we can put anything we want because it won't interact with screen 1 because we've got a flaw on that one. However, we need to look at screen 2, which is this, and we have a big lava flow. Patrick has a great sense of it. He does, yes. We have a big lava flow here, but we have some placements here. So we need to be able to work out how to go through. So for our next screen, we need to have basically two at the top, one of which has to be a floor to cover... Or actually, it doesn't have to be a floor because screen 1 doesn't matter from this point of view. And then a load of stuff and then down to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10 down, that's where the floor starts for the base of the lava flow. So 10 down is where we need to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down. That's where this comes in. And then we're going to have like a lava flow. But there we go. So, we're okay now. What's next to room 1 though? Let's have a look. Map. Next to room 1 is room 5. And we know what's in room 5, don't we? So let's go back to screens. It's the giant rabbit! And again, we have a floor. So we can do whatever we want. We don't have to have the base of the rabbit or anything here. So that's okay. Actually, it wouldn't even make sense to have the base of the rubber there, so that we can do this. So if we have like a big bubbly vat, and all of this is just all of this is just the lava flow, then that would be very interesting from a storytelling or scene design point of view. So let's do that. Let's have all of this as lava. And all of it's just lava now. And we'll put in like a valve or something where some of the lava can come out if needs be. Out of interest, which one of the 4 tapes I've compiled is your favorite? Ooh, that is an interesting question. That is, ooh. Which do I think is the favorite? Ooh, let's have a look. Let's have a reminder of what they are. Give me 1 second to find the other tape. It's in a big pile of stuff that I need to put away because I have had like no time over the last few weeks to try and put everything away. Where is it? Well, that's just lovely. I have no idea where I've put it. It's in here somewhere. I know it is. Oh well, let's have a look. Let's have a reminder of what's actually on these tapes. So if I bring myself up onto the screen, onto the big screen. Hello, hello there. So, we have Crash Christmas Tape 2022 on this tape, which, by the way, I love the sparkly Christmas one. It is so nicely designed. What's on this tape? We have full game, Castle Escape, which I thought was pretty damn good. And you can see that it is like the similar style of movement like we have, but it has a nice night and really nicely drawn graphics. Then we have Super Hair Crash Xmas Edition. Shiru's 1-bit music. That was fun. I liked the beeper music. That was really good. Then Snowed Under, Dark Transit, Kappa Strikes Back, which has a kind of sci-fi theme. This was a really good tape. That was a really, really nicely done tape. It was 128k only for that last one, but it was very nice. But it doesn't really matter 128k these days because I've got a 128k machine, so it's okay. That was a good solid one. Crash Cover Mount 2. Black tape this time. Have a look what we got. So we have Meki Winter Hibernation, which I don't remember a huge amount about. I think I regarded it as very different. No, that was the Mr. Hare one on the first one, yeah. Astrophobos, which was a good one. And Sum It Up, which was an interesting kind of puzzly game. That was a pretty good, solid one as well. And a very, very nice message for Ollie Frey, who unfortunately passed away. And is hugely missed, very, very sorely missed in the retro community, let's put it that way. And then, cover tape 1. I would find 3. I have no idea. It's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. This one's blue. So, Mr. Hare, a very hairy remix. I actually played all of these, or at least tried to play all of these on a live stream way, way back. And that one was incredibly hard to play. I have to admit, I wasn't a fan of Mr. Hare for that one because it was bloody hard. Then on the other side, it had a Beeper album, which was lovely. And TJ's Cavern Capers, which was pretty good. So that was a solid one as well, even though it was damn hard. So I would say probably out of the lot, I really enjoyed the Christmas cover tape. Because it was a lot of fun and the games were fun to do. So, yeah. The cover tape, probably my favourite one. Let me put these to the side. They were a lot of fun, let's put it that way. Right, let's go back to the screen. Beep, beep, beep. And we're back. There we go. Right. Yeah, that's my favourite. Special edition, that Castle Escape for Christmas. Rich thinks that's the best one. So, Rich thinks that's the best one so far. Yeah, it was great. I really did like it. So, let's go back to this. We've got our thing here. And let's put in a panel, like say it comes down here, like a drop. As if this lava flow is here for a reason. It's not just going into that vat, it's also going down to here. Then we have a reason for it to be there. Like a brick. Let's use bricks. So you can't pass this. You can't jump through it. This is brick. Ba, ba, ba. I really like the way the bricks work together like that as well. They tessellate nicely onto the scene. So, and then we'll have some chains coming down because this is like an industrial area. Why is it industrial? Who knows? Who knows? But it's going to be holding up a load of the platforms or something like that. Let's do it like that. So, take out the bits we don't want. Cut that and cut that. There we go. And we'll place like a barrier at the bottom of it. There we go. And there. There we go. So I think that works out quite nicely. It looks pretty interesting. We've got I want something that's visually interesting to look at, you see, on the screen. Not just weird designs, but looking as if there's a purpose for all this mess. There we go. So there's that. Let's put in some platforms now, because we do have some platforms from, was it screen 2 or something? Where is it? Go back a bit. And here we are. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. Two will be our first platform. Right. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's it. 1, 5, 4, 3. Yes, it will be. So there we are. There's our first platform and our second platform. We'll take these out and there we are. And let's put another platform over here. And another one just here. So we can see where all the stuff's coming in. Why is this here? Who knows? We don't know what this is for. We're just giving an implication that there is something going on here for all of this to mean something, essentially. What is the meaning of all of this? Who knows? Who knows? There we go. So now we've got a load of platforms and we can put some doodlingers in. We need a lot of doodlingers because doodlingers, cool. Go to the map. No, not press M. Go to the map. This is screen 7. Goes in next to 2. There we are. And sprite placements, sprite positions. Well, we need to know where our guy is going to come in. Respawn with here. There we are. He's there. Now we need a sprite type of 2, and he will come here. 2 is the one that goes. He needs to be sprite type 1, doesn't he? Sprite type 1. No, he needs to be sprite type 2 because he's vertical. And then we need a horizontal. This one. And he will go there. He's sprite type 3, yes. Yes. So we don't have as many guys on that one. Editor. Not palette. Go back to screen editor. We need a bit of cake. A little bit of cake. And a cup of tea for energy. Where would that be? We'll put it there. There we go. But we haven't had any extra objects. We haven't put anything in for a while. So we need another object. So let's create a new thing. What are we going to have? We're going to have a Christmas pudding. We need a Christmas pudding. We don't have a brown, do we? We have no brown. Is yellow the closest we get? Let's have a cat. Oh, a cat, says James. Yeah, okay, let's have a cat. Now, can I draw a cat on a spectrum? We need a cat. Okay, let's draw a cat. Can I draw a cat on a ZX spectrum? Says the person who can barely draw a cat in real life, never mind on a spectrum. Professional artist here. Can't draw a frickin' cat. I no. Oh, I'm just remembering Penny Arcade. Now, children, I'm going to show you how to draw a cat. And in the speech bubble next to his head, it just says, "Don't draw a penis. Don't draw a penis." I I absolutely love Penny Arcade. It's so good. Okay, let's have its feet. And its feet there as well. And then we'll colour all of this in, then we'll, by removing some of the colour, we can imply the existence of legs. Which is how we're going to do this. Let's do this. Bring that in there, right. Do 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 do. There we go, kind of works. This looks like one of the blocks from Space Invaders. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? There's its tail going up there like that. There's the tail, yeah. And the head. Need the head. This is the most blocky fricking cat. Oh my goodness, it's Blocko, the not a cat. Ah, drawn it wrong. And it needs its pointy ears. Oh, its pointy head. Can it be a grey cat? Yeah, why not? Now it's a grey cat. Because all cats wear space helmets. They do! They do! It's scientifically proven! Astro Cat! There we are. And its little nose. Can we draw whiskers? It's very difficult to draw whiskers in 8 bits on pixels. There's its whiskers. This is the worst cat ever. This is the worst drawing of a cat ever. Oh my goodness, how bad is that? There you are. How... Oh my goodness, how bad is this? How bad is this? I've made the worst cat in the world. It's crap. Yeah, I'll just take that back. There we are. Right, that drawing these bits in didn't change anything. So there we go. It's now a cat. Melody sends kisses. Oh, hello, Melody. How's that for a frickin' cat? That's a terrible cat. It's the worst cat in the world. But it is our cat. There we go. Little cat. So we need the type of object. Type is... No, we need to place it, don't we? How do I change which room it's in again? Ah, here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6? Place in room 6? No. Place in room 6. There we go. We've put it there for the moment. Actually, it kind of works. That's actually interesting. Place in room 6. But we don't want it in room 6. I want to put it somewhere else. Place in room 7. Place in room 7. In the most inopportune place possible. Right next to one of the dudes. There we are. There we are. We've got a... I can set off people's Alexas on the RP stream on Friday. Alexa, meow like a cat.
Here's cat noises.
Thank you. Alexa, stop. Alexa, home. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am not adding 20 tons of turnips from Tesco. Alexa, can you speak Klingon? Wow. Interesting. Alexa, home. The things we do on this show. It can speak Klingon. Yes, it can. So we need, we don't have a brown. We have like yellows and stuff instead. It can do Klingon, but not Welsh. Well, yeah, it's written by nerds. So we're gonna have a kind of yellowy pudding. Let's have a Christmas pud. Pud. So now we're going to have that there, and over the other side, the same thing. Do. Ba 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 bum 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-dee, ba-da, ba-da-biddy-boop-biddy-diddy-diddy, diddy-diddy. So let's sort this out. We're going to have a very round circle. What the hell? Why? Hey, draw an unround circle. Why would it be a round? Why do we say that to kids? Draw a round circle. All right. Show me an unround circle and I'll draw you a round one. Think, why do we do this? Why? Why do we lie to children about the shape of circles? So there we are. That's my rant for the day about circles. You came here for games. You went home with an education. So we're gonna have a couple of things on the top. And then we need like a leaf coming out of it, a bit of holly basically. Down the middle, yeah, there we go. It's got its little things on the top. Look pretty good. And now we need the dots in it because it's a Christmas pudding. So dots. There we go. One Christmas pudding. There we go. There's a pudding for you. Does it look right in yellow? Not really. Can we do a better? What if it's in red? Ooh. Purple. That looks alright. Actually, I think yellow is the best, isn't it, for the options? Yeah, we'll go with yellow. Right. We need to set the room that it's in. Room 7. No, that's what we already did. Room 6. Let's place the pudding in room 6. We'll put it somewhere that's hard to get. Grey would be better. All right. Well, we'll try grey then. There we go. Position. Yeah, kind of looks all right. Yeah. So there's our pudding. So we've now got 10 objects. We need to we need to remember to upgrade the object count as we go. So events, player, G equals 8. Now G equals 10. File. Save. Save at this point. Then we're going to add in some more rooms. File, save project. So we're getting there. We've got a reasonable sized game at this point. Unfortunately, due to my work starting at 2 a.m. to leave you on, we'll try to catch up with this later. Good luck with the rest of the game. Look, excuse me, sorry. Looking great so far. Thank you. Lovely to have you come along tonight. Take care and have fun at work. Take care. Right. So we need to have another room now. So let's go back to screen. No, let's have a look at the map. What else are we doing? Well, we could have something on the end of 7 going underneath the rabbit. We could have something going next to the houses. Let's do the one next to the houses. It's been fun watching you draw cats, but I'm feeling a little worse for wear this evening, folks. I'm tapping out. Night-night. Take care, Iron Horse. Have a great night. Have a great evening. No, we don't want that object editor. We want blocks. Blocks. So what I want to make now is a new block that is going to be useful for buildings, essentially. We've got some houses, but I want to put in like some background buildings. So I'm going to put in just a generic block that has a few holes in it for windows. And because we're doing this as blocks for the background, we get to set 1 or 2 rooms involving train carriage. We can do that as well. We get to set the background as well, which is cool. So let's do this. And we get to put in like like that. How's that, eh? Let's think about this better, actually. There would work. I need them to tessellate, obviously. So we need to sort this out. And one there. This is like a middle one. And set the colours. Kind of works, but I want them to look like there's people in there. There. Can we have a background that's a little darker? Think about it. That kind of works, but let's see if we can get this white or something like that. Oh, yeah, that works. There we go. Right, so we've got buildings now. And that will be an empty block, yes, because it's black. It's background. So let's go to screens. And we need to look at this one. So we need the edge of that house, which is not too bad. 1 and then 4 blocks of brick. Okay, let's do this. Draw that in. 4 blocks of brick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what colour was the roof? It's yellow. Okay. And there we go. There we go. So we've got the house built there, and we're going to have a drop-off at this point. There, we're going to have drop-off. So we want some backgrounds of buildings now. Really tall buildings. In the background. Oh, good grief. I am terrible at drawing in a straight line with a frickin' mouse. Do you think a good text adventure could be made the film The Martian? Or could you see it more as a graphic or an arcade adventure? You could easily do The Martian in the style of Subsunk. it would work very nicely, I think. Because it's got a linear look to it. It's got a specific ending that you're looking for, essentially. I'm making the implication of a city, basically, here. And go back up. Yeah, there we go. So that looks awful. Absolutely awful. Let's go back to the block editor and cut out some of these colours. There we are. Right. So we've got that there. Let's have it darker. Can we have it darker? Yeah. Okay. Mirror that. Copy that. Create another block. Paste it and then mirror it horizontally. There we go. And that again is empty. Good. No blocks. Go back to the... Actually change the... Yeah. Something else different. Yeah. That will work. There we are. So we've got different options now. For backgrounds. Red and like blue and things like that. Editor, go back to the screens. Okay, that looks weird, but it will work. And there we are. Kind of works. What's at the end of this cityscape? Well, that's where we're going to go down to the train station. And so let's put in some more cities in the back. Or at least let's have a big implied tower block here. In the background. There we are. Ooh, we could put a thing on the top. There's nothing stopping us putting something on the top of these, is there? Yeah. There we are. So we've got a city, a city skyline. It's ridiculous what we're doing, but it kind of works. Yeah, that looks all right. Then we've got this drop off here, and we get to go down. When we go down there, that'll be a different place. But I think we've got something interesting there. Let's have a... Oh, that's platform. Oh, we've got interesting there. Let's go back to blocks and put in another background one. Create a new one, just as an empty block, as just green. And do we have a dark green? That was the dark green, wasn't it? Yeah. And it's just going to be purely green. So we want a solid green block. Got a white one, we've got a black one, now we've got a solid green one. What's it for? Whatever we want. I can imply a background, essentially. Go back to the screens. Now we can put in just a generic background of like rolling hills or something. I've gone straight through. Straight through here. There we go. Go to green. Come on down. And then I can use the black to draw lines onto it, so it looks like there's different hills. We've got rolling hills in the background, that kind of thing. It'll be interesting, let's put it that way. And because these are empty blocks according to the block type, our character can walk right through them. So Roland doesn't get blocked by any of these. He can't climb up them, which is another thing I want to make sure he can't do. Cannot climb up these at all. And he'll be perfectly fine to walk past. And there we go. They just become part of the background. It also doesn't stop the bad guys from walking through either. So nothing gets stopped by these. It's just background scenery. And we'll put a black door in on these. There we go. Oh, for goodness sake. That didn't work out, did it? Let's draw this red one in, and there. Then we can draw another thing here, like the rolling hills, that kind of thing. There we are. So we've got hills. The hills are alive with the sound of music. And a few clouds. Actually, that looks kind of nice. I'm enjoying this. Can you tell? There. Hi, Mark. How you doing? Editor and map. This is screen 8, and it goes here. And now we need sprite positions, because we need some people in it. Sprites, we need to set where our guy will start. He will start here. No, he will not start there. He will start here. Yes. That is our dude. Yes. Player respawn. Yes. We need a guy going up and down from here. No, not from there. From there. Yes. We need another guy. Actually, sprite type 1. Yeah, I think that is the way he's going to go. Sprite type 1 again. Yeah, it looks pretty cute. I just wanted it to look silly, essentially. And sprite type 3. 1 there. And 1 here. Okay. We now need to put some stuff in because we can't really climb very far up on that, but we can get past. We need at least one object, don't we? We need an object in here. Editor, objects. What can we put in here? Well, let's have another computer. We haven't had a computer for a while, so let's have a look. Where's our objects? Actually, let's have another rocket. Copy the rocket, create a new rocket, paste that color, and now it's white. Let's have a blue rocket. No, let's have a pink rocket. Yeah. And that will be in room 8. Set the position. Where in this room would it be? Let's place it there. Okay. And let's have a look for... Where's the computer? Santa, that's a hat, that's a bone. Copy the computer, create another computer, paste, white computer. That looks actually pretty damn good. Okay, let's put this in room number 8 as well, in a different position. This one's going to be harder to get. There. Okay, let's see how this goes. File. No, edit events, player. Because we've now got 12 objects. Well, actually, we've got 13 objects because Santa counts as an object. But because we haven't worked out how to do the code to open up the thing to get Santa yet, we're now going to set it to 12 instead of 13. We have 12 objects. Close this. File. Save the project in Roll and Rescue Redux because we've done a fair bit. So let's save. Today is 12, yes. Save. Yes. Well, save again. In the main MPAGD place, Roland, save, yes, and file, build. Let's see how this goes. I just thought it was nice to have a little townscape, you know. Need a side drink because I'm starting to get dried out from talking. And so far, I think this has worked out. Although I'm still a bit annoyed that we are still having problems with the fact that our sprites don't seem to change colour. The sprites aren't. I don't get why the sprites are set like the way they are. The sprites should have set their colours, but they haven't. And I don't get why. I really don't. Fortunately, when we get to the Amstrad, I know that they will hold their sprite colours because the Amstrad is set in a different way. And as a result, if I tell it to have a certain set of colours for a sprite, it will have those colours, regardless of what's going on screen. It's slightly trickier to create the fonts for the Amstrad because the sprite sizes are smaller, but it lets us do certain things. But I need to work out why it's producing them in a certain colour. Because the Spectrum can throw colours around. We can see that on screen when we're looking around with all of our designs. I just don't get why it's doing this by setting everything blue. And dark blue to boot. I just don't get it. So here we are. Roland Rescue Redux. Go into keyboard. Right. Here we go. So they shouldn't be blue, but they are. And it's a bit annoying. So we're going across to Blimpco. And here we are. We've got our... Can we even get that? Yes, we can. We can get that object. Ding! Wow. Just turns bright blue. Okay. That's not what I expected. So let's go back. And now it's the correct colour. There we are. That's okay. That guy is still having trouble down there. And down we get. So they really don't like that, do they? Oh my goodness. They really, really are having problems. So I'll have to set those sprite types to the correct enemy. But they are regarded as an enemy because if you notice, our numbers are going down. So yeah. We also can't get back out of here. We can't get back out. You can't jump. Oh my goodness. We have absolutely screwed ourselves. Oh, hang on. This counts as a... That one counts as something we can jump on, so we can get back out. Okay, that's fine then. Okay. Worth knowing. Let's try and finish the game. Let's try and do this. So we pick up all the objects. Right, we've done that. 17. Got 5 gifts already. We did pick up all the objects, didn't we? Let me go back in and just check. Yes, there's nothing there. Oops. I'm almost dead. I've almost lost a life. Ooh. Right. We need to go up. We need to go up. Yes. Grab that. So we've got a bit of we've got a bit of wiggle room now. Okay, let's drop down from here. Let's go over across here and pick that up. Yes. Oh, yeah. The game is now more tricky because the moment you make a mistake, you end up screwed. How do we get... Oh my goodness, we can't get the cat. Look, we can't get the cat because we haven't got a way of getting down and across to there. So we cannot win the game at this point. Also, I'm stuck. If you land there, you can't get out. So that's worth knowing. Okay. We can't get the cat. We need a way to get the cat, which means we need, from our point of view, let's have a look at the map. We need a room that is underneath room 7 and can get us round to here so we can come back in and get the cat. That's what we're going to have to do. So we need another room. Okay. Let's go back into screens. So we've got a fun one here. That one works quite well. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up on that side. 5 up on that side. Exit. Not exit, create a new one. So let's have like 1, 2, 3. Let's say we'll have a line there. That will be where that is. And then we'll take these out. And I don't know what we're going to have here, but I think it's going to be some kind of maze. Like a labyrinth. But it's going to be all wall. Ooh! Oh, we could have some fun here. Right, let's do this. Right, we've got a maze. You can only get through in a certain way. Because we've got walls everywhere. How interesting will this be? Okay, this will be... This will be interesting. I think that's all we need in this particular room. So that's room 9, screen 9, editor, map 9. Yeah. Okay, let's put some people in it. Sprite positions, and then we'll work out why this guy is not moving properly. So we want a guy here. We want a guy here. No, not there, because he'll hit onto the wall. There, so he's there, yeah. Another guy here. We want to spawn a respawn point of here. No, not there. 2 up. There. Which means that this guy has to move up a little bit to give the player a chance. We can't just have him respawn and be right on top. So, yeah. And then player respawn point here to give the little guy a chance. And then this one here. A little bit further up. Yeah. Okay. Proof of mazes put in mind of the roller coaster tycoon string. That was fun. Okay. Editor. Let's put in some screen again. Let's put in some pickups. We haven't had enough tea and cakes. So this room is very red. So let's have some nice, interesting tea. A tea. And a tea. There we go. Okay. So that's going to be fun. Now, we go back a bit. Because we have, unfortunately, produced a situation where you literally cannot get out of this thing if you fall in it. So, there you go. Now they have the ability to jump back out. We don't want people falling in and then dying horribly. It's just not... That's not what we were going for. Right. Now, events. Sorry, sprite positions. That guy moved, so he was alright for that one. Next screen. No, not... Next screen, yeah. These ones, these didn't move properly. He was having issues, real issues. Oh, for goodness sake. Go back to where you were. There. Why was he having such issues? Sprite type 1. Sprite type 1. I don't get what's wrong with the sprite type 1. So we're going to go into events and sprite type 1. Oh! If can go down. So we just take that out. It's because it's checking if it's checking on a drop. That's what it was. That was it. Right. Save. Yeah, we don't want him accidentally dying horribly because he's a monster. We don't, well, we're not dying horribly. We don't want him accidentally getting stuck going back and forward because he's in the middle of air. Save. So, I think that's how we did it before. Sprite type 3. We just took out, yeah. Yeah, that's how we did it. We just took out the bit about checking whether he's going to fall. Okay, file, save project. Law and Rescue Redux. There's 12. They should now just move back and forward regardless of whether they're going to fall or hit anything. File, save project. Multi-platform arcade game developer. Roland. Save. Yes. So, we've got a room map. So, we need a room underneath number 7, across, and then up so we can get into room number 9. Which means we need to go back to screens. Right, that's room number 9. We basically, anything on the left-hand side will allow us to get into here. 7, however, we have to make sure that anything on the left-hand side doesn't doesn't impede us. So let's do this. So underneath number 7, what should we have? This is going to be, ooh, we need a new thing with blocks. Not window size, not window size. I've not changed the window size. Blocks. We need a carriage. We need a train carriage. So what we need is something that looks pretty damn good, but is a funny colour. Like everything, really. So let's say we have there. That looks interesting. And the reason I'm doing it like that is so that we can have all kinds of interesting stuff going on. Right. Down and across. Yes. There we are. And then the next one, actually the previous one, copy it, create a new one, paste it, and then mirror it horizontally. There we've got that one. Create a new one. Like this. And then we're going to mirror all of them vertically after I've created a horizontal opposite of this one. And then we've got essentially what I want. Copy that, create, paste it, mirror it horizontally so we've got the one for the other side. Create a new one, paste it, complete blank, that's what we want as well. Go back to this one, copy that, create a new one, paste it, mirror it vertically. Go back to this one, copy that one, create a new one, paste it, mirror it vertically. Go back to that one, copy it, create a new one, paste it, mirror it vertically. Now we have all the ones we need for creating a screen with a big carriage on it that looks interesting. So we're going to have the big carriage. For goodness sake, why did I do that immediately? Make it the wrong style. Down, train carriage like this. It's a very, very simple train livery. But it will work for what we want. And right across there. Then come back up. Another vertical one. It's not exactly the old Victorian styles where they took a lot of pride in their liveries by having really intricate things, but it kind of works. Let's have a one here as well. And we can just reuse these all the time. It's perfectly fine. I will change the block types because I've just remembered that we haven't. And at the moment, it's looking a bit weird. Just have these as background. But it's coming together. More British Rail than Lancashire and Yorkshire. Yeah, I was never a fan of just slab-sided plain liveries. If you're gonna make something a design, then make it a frickin' design, you know? But here we are, with our weird, just make everything blue and flat and boring design. That's Britain for you, isn't it? What colour do you want? Blue. Do you want anything on it? Blue. We want some more blue. Would you like anything on top of your blue? Blue. I was playing a demo of Zool on the Amiga yesterday for a video and considered something. The game wouldn't be allowed today considering all the sweets in it. Oh, I don't know. I think you'd still be able to get away with it. There'd probably be moral guardians complaining, but I wouldn't say that you can't do it. And to be honest with you, there'd probably be questions in Parliament about the amount of sweets in it, but there's all kinds of candy-themed games around. Look at how many times Candyland turns up in a Mario game, for example. You might fall foul of advertising standards due to the fact that Zool is just blatantly product placement for Chupa Chups ice lollies, for Chupa Chups lollipops. But I can't see anything else being wrong with it like that. Right. Okay, we need to go back and change the block types because these need to be platforms. Before we go any further, block type. That's empty block at the moment. That's now platform. This one's empty block platform. 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 What does it mean? Questions asked in Parliament over something. It's when a question is raised in Parliament and they have a debate on it. It doesn't change anything. It's just someone's asked a question in Parliament. What about this? What about that? Shut up. That kind of thing. Okay. So now we need to work out what else we can put on here. We kind of need windows on it, don't we? Let's have some windows. Let's have a window there. And there. And no, not there, not there, not there, not there. Next one along, maybe. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. There we go. They're not symmetrical by any definition of the word, but I kind of like it. And we'll put some outlines on them so it looks nice. And that didn't work. Because once again, I can't freaking draw! Oh my goodness. Oh, for goodness sake. Give me the empty block. Ba 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 ba. Actually, that looks pretty damn good, I think. What do you guys think? That's not a bad design, is it? For a first attempt, I'd say that was okay. Yeah, that kind of works. And one there. And then we fill in all the errors that are made, the massive, massive errors. Oh, what a mistake. There. And then we'll fill in the last bit of the white. Maybe one of these should be black, because there's no lights on in it. There we are. And then we put a piece of cake in it because that's what the cake is. There we go. And a cup of tea. We'll call it Choo Choo. Let's have it. Choo. There we are. And now we've got some circles for wheels. I am having far too much fun, guys. I am having far too much fun. It's ridiculous. There we are. Choo! This is the insane train. Yes, it is. It's stopping at Butts Farting and Chipping Bunbury. Also, if you hit on the bit that says chew, it will hurt you because that is made from deadly blocks. Just so you know. Then we'll have that there. Chew is made from coal on fire. Yes. A bit of grass underneath. Chew. We'll have another one next to it as well. Wait, this is the buffet car? I suppose it could be, yeah. And one more. Goes there. And across. And then we need another platform. A platform, you know what I'm on about. Another line. And 2, 3. There we go. There we go. Also, they're wall blocks, so you can't jump through that bit either. But it'll work, and that's the point. So that's screen 10. Editor, map, screen 10. And then we need another one here for the next phase, the next screen, so we can get up to the other one. So we need another well, I suppose we could put a caboose on the back. Let's do that. So chew and then create another one, and we need, hang on. So that's blue on the end. Blue track. Goes to here, and that's where there'll be a buffer stop or something like that. I don't know. There. With a wall. There we go. And we've got some grass. A bit of grass at the end. There we are. Oh, oh no! Oh no, I've broken it, There. There we go. So, we need some wheels. There, 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 and there. Let's put in our nice livery. It's right next to the buffer stop, but you know, it's fine. So this is the caboose. Or guard train, or whatever you want to call it. The guard's place. That'll go up one. And then across. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that didn't work at all. Oh. Okay, we'll sort that out in a minute. Go up. To there. Off, across, like that. That doesn't work either, because I've got them wrong. That's why I've drawn it wrong. So we need a corner one, essentially. We don't have any corners yet. Yeah, we really don't have corners. Interesting. Oh, we'll have to sort that out. Need a corner there. Inner corners is what I mean. We have outer ones. Down. That one. Yeah. There and then across. Oops. Go. Corner there. So we need corners. We definitely need corners. So let's go and do some corners. Editor. Blocks. So we need to copy the blank one. Copy that, make, paste. So essentially we need a corner. Copy that. Create a new one. Paste it. Flip it horizontally. Create. Paste. Flip it vertically. Create. Paste. Flip it horizontally and vertically. Right, we now have all of our corners. It's not hard. It's not difficult to make. Let's go back into the screens. Our corner one here. Where's our other corner one? Yeah. The bold stance on corners. Hello, Captain Dowd. How you doing? There we are. Fill all this in. Ba-ba. So let's have a big window here. And a big window on the other side as well. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that works. Approve of corners. Silent witness indeed. So now we need to fill in these corners, don't we? Yeah, we need the windows. And that's why I drew them so big. Yes, that works. Draw them down like that, and then make the windows bigger by having them lights on. The French and Saunders spoof, witless silence. I love it. There we are. We got the lights on. The lights are on, but you're not home. Your mind is not your own. Ba 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 ba. Dee dee ba 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 ba. Ba ba mine. Ba da da. French and Saunders were amazing. What a duo. There we are. So we got our things there, right? And then we need more drawing on the bottom. Yeah. The lights are on, but you're not home. Your mind It's not your own. You should give it back before someone complains at you. Nick their head. Ba 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 ba. Let's fill in these corners now. Where's the blank? That's it, isn't it? There's the blank. No, that's not the blank. Definitely, that's the blank. That's what we need there. Right, this corner now. The lights are on, but you're not home because your lamps are on a timer. I don't know where I was going with that joke. There we are. That's making our internal. Are you going to do the accent? What accent? There we go. Right. I think that lamps timer joke works well. Oh, thank you. Let's put a buffer on there. And a buffer on the other side. How's that? That's not bad. Right. This kind of works. There you are. Little cards fan with a balcony. Does that work? Kind of. And we'll put a cake on top of that barrier. So we need to put this in as a map on the map here. This is the weirdest railway carriage ever. I have seen worse, but not by much. I will grant you it's the strangest I've seen, but not by much. So this one is going to just be a little extra on the top. So that we have a little hat for it. This carriage has a hat, because this carriage is topping. Yes, topo, spiffing, whee! And there we go. That looks ridiculous, but I kind of like it. Let's have its own little livery lines on it as well. There. How's that? That's not bad. And then, just to make it even weirder, we've got a ladder there. Why? Just to make it easier to get back up to the top. And a platform. We need some platforms. We haven't had some platforms for a while. Let's do that there. And there. There we go. This is ridiculous. I love it. I absolutely freaking love it. Yes. So, actually, we could have this in a completely different style. For no reason other than, why not? If you're having trains, you definitely need platforms. Absolutely. Is this a caboose? Essentially, yeah. That's essentially what we've created here, isn't it? That doesn't work at all. Oh no! Oh no, it didn't work. Oh. Oh. Well, that kind of works. Give me a sec. How can we make that? Oh, for goodness sake, I've got the things the wrong way around. That's why it didn't work. That one? That work there? No. Oh. What if we'd used this one here? Now it works. Ah, there we go. Now it works. Okay, that's okay. Got a very tiny area there, and we'll draw this back in. It's got a little hat. I don't know why. There it works. There you are. Oh, right, we need some dudes now. Editor, sprite position. No, yeah, sprite positions. We need a guy that's flying, and he should be here. We need a guy that's vertical. He should be here. And then we'll have a guy who's horizontal, who's here. And the respawn point is here. Okay. File. Save project. Now we're going to save it because we're actually past the end of our usual time. So let's save that as Roll and Rescue Redux 12, version 12. File. Save project again in multi-platform arcade game developer so that it will run. Save it there. Replace it, yes. File. Build. Errors 1, which is the label not found. No warnings, and it's compiled. Cheers. Let's test it out and see how we go. Right, it's got to load for a bit. And hopefully we'll have the makings of a fun game. So at this point, it's we have to pick up 12 objects, otherwise we can't win. We'll see how we go. Beep beep. I can't believe we've got chew written on the side of one of the things. I can believe that. I can believe that very much. We'll have a different colour for the train, not the train, the locomotive. We'll see if I can make a. We should absolutely see if I could draw a Gronk as an object. We need a Gronk as a pickable bubble object. But that will have to happen in another episode, because I think we've pretty much run out tonight. We've got to see how this goes anyway. And I can't run too late tonight, because I've still got to finish Jenny's videos for this week. Running a little bit late, because I had that illness over the weekend, which is why we didn't have Star Trek on Friday. But we'll see how we go. So, it is going to... Hope Jenny approves of the games train. We'll see. We'll see. Right, here we go. I hope I'm feeling better. Yeah, I've worked out what it is. You know, all those times when every time I come back from traveling somewhere, I'm usually ill. Most of the time, it's because I'm picking up a bug when I'm out and about. But sometimes we've worked it out. If it's just a real bad headache and sickness, and I don't feel like I can get out of bed because my skin's tingling huge amounts, we've worked out what it is, because it's actually the damage in my neck is crushing some of the nerves, or at least, excuse me, impinging on the nerves, and that's why I was having trouble. Excuse me, there's a lot of stuff in there, a lot of gas in those drinks. But that's why I was having trouble on Friday. We worked it out eventually, what it was. So hopefully that means that I can now prevent myself from getting too badly hurt in the future, and being able to actually turn up to shows and things on a reasonable time scale. So we've got 4 so far, because the part of being able to sort yourself out is knowing what's wrong. And now I think I might. Hi, Trains Kids, how you doing? But yeah, it's an old... That really looks crap there. I need to move that. Okay, jump over to grab the other one. Yep. We now have 7 gifts out of the many, many that we need. Right. We have to jump up here, don't we, to get back out? Yeah. Okay, we've got 7 of the 12 that we need to pick up. Lost in tomato. Let's have a slice of cake to get a bit of extra energy. Move on with our lives. Anything new about the tumor? So far, no. Next, I would expect next month I'll get the next update. But the thing is that even if it turns out they can't remove them, they're not causing too much trouble. I mean, the one that's on my kidney will eventually cause trouble, but at the moment it's not. And that kind of helps from my point of view. But we'll see. Oh, for goodness sake, get out of there! Come on! No! Dude, Roland, get in here. Right, here we are. So, we'll see how we go, because there's only so much I can do. Oh! Oh my goodness, I forgot that that kills you! Oh my goodness! Oh. I forgot we changed that so it kills. Right. We've got 9 of the gifts. We can't get back up. It's not possible to get back up. Huh. Right, well, we'll have to sort that out. And that, yeah, that will have to be sorted out because there is no way to get back up there. What the hell? What? Well, that's a... We'll work on that one as well. Drop down into here. Jump across. And then he gets stuck up there. That's interesting. And jump back into here. And jump across. Jump over to here. Then jump up. Yes. And now we can finally get... Ah! Messed up again. That guy gets stuck wherever we go up there. That is interesting. So we'll have to sort him out. Jump. Jump. Got the cat. So where's the other 2 gifts? Where have I missed a gift? I know where one of them is. That did not work out. So we'll have to sort that out next time. We need to work out where the issues are. But, first of all, editor. Go to screens. Next. Next. This one, we've changed, you see. So, that can't be wall anymore. It has to be a platform. We have to be able to get back up. Trainskid says, not much time to enjoy today live in hospital, rather badminton. Please get better, please. You've got people who love you, and you've got people that want you to stay around. So please, really look after yourself, and ask for help. Ask someone who can help, please. Seriously. I've been in that situation myself. It's not good. I understand, but please do ask for help. Seriously, please. So, there we are. Okay. I think we've got the basis of a thing now. That should help us get back out. And if not, we'll put in like 1, 2, 3, 4 extra. And I think that's all we need to do to make this work. I'm going to put in an extra block there, just because we can. There we go. Okay, there we go. Right. That should work out. Now we've got... This is getting over to there is a problem at the moment, but it won't be once the bit that's underneath there is put in. We've got the basis of a fun game here, I think. And it'll be fun. I'm actually going to put that as a wall. How's that? There's a wall on top of it. Just to stop that that monster from going right to the top and then getting stuck. And see if that helps. Right. Let's save that there. File. Save project. Roll and Rescue Redux. Part 12. Save that. Yes. File. Save project again. In multi-platform arcade game developer. Save there. Save. Yes. Right. And that's it. That's what we've got for this time. I hope that it's going to come together. I think it is. I think it's coming together really well. But that's pretty much it. So I think... No, you know what? No. One more. One more. We're going to put in one more object. Objects. Create a new object. I want a little Gronk. We're going to make a Gronk. There's its little Gronky front bit. There's its Gronky nose. Then it goes up like this. Then across. It's a little Gronk. Gronk, 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 gronk. And there's now we need wheels. We need some wheels. Gronkity gronk, 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 gronk. Because it's going to be gronking. It's got to have a bit of gronk. This is the worst drawing of a train ever. It looks like a frickin' car. Oh my goodness. So let's put in. There's it. There's its door. There's a window at the back. This is ridiculous. How ridiculous this thing looks. Little gronky nose at the front there. Looks like a family salute. It does, doesn't it? I've really badly drawn this Gronk. I can't hear it gronking yet. This is the problem. So if we do that, choo-choo. Choo-choo, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear it gronking yet? Take care, Trains Kids, and please, remember, please do ask for help. And find someone who can help, please. And then I'll have like a box on the side. And then another one at the front. There's its, yeah. A Gronk needs 3 sets. I haven't finished yet. I haven't finished drawing it yet. And then it'll have a bar going across like that, and a bar going across like that. The wheels should be partly covered by the body at the top. Okay. Bum bum ba 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 da 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 da. Bum bum ba da 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 da. This kind of works. There's your little shunty shunter, and there's its there's some vents on the side. This is the worst Gronk anyone's ever drawn. Oh my goodness. Gronkity gronk, gronkity gronk, gronkity gronk. So there we are. We have a gronk it up, gronk it up, gronk it up, beep beep. And a little beep. It's got a spout, even though they don't have spouts. I just want it to look like a choo-choo. Choo-choo! There we go. And let's see what colour we can have it. Can we have a bright blue? Can it be a nice bright blue? No. We can't have a bright blue. We can't have a bright blue Gronk. Well, it'll have to be that instead. Right, so let's put this in the final room. Position. Where would a Gronk grow? Where can we Gronk it? We can Gronk it up here. Gronkanauts, Gronkanauts. Yeah, objects 13. So editor, final thing for events even player. If G equals 13, end the game. No, not 143. 13. There we are. File. Save. We've now got a Gronk. We've got a Gronky Gronk in. Save the project in Roll and Rescue Redux. Room 12, yes. Save. Yes. File. Save project again. In there. Save. Yes. And finally, export game. We are going to do this as Roland Redux. Save. Do you want to replace it? Yes. Create a .tap file, yes. Create a basic loader, yes. Has it done it? Only one error, only one warning. Right. Now we close this down. Exit. You sure? Yes. Because we bring back up this. Now this is actually my I'm Live thing, but we want the ZX Spectrum browser emulator. JS Spec 3. So the file, open, and we have just created the game, so where is it? RolandRedux.tap, open. Tape loader. Roland Rescue Redux. Here we are. So, now I have the game. And let's see if it works. Keyboard. There it is. This is the .tap file we've just made. So, the emulator is now running our tape. Our virtual tape. And let's see what we can do. Can we play the game? Can we actually win? Here we go. Here we go. Right, wait for this to go past and jump and grab it. Yes, 84. Energy. There's the other one. That's the one. The pudding was what I forgot I couldn't get. Yeah, actually that looks like a damn good pudding when you run it on the tape. Okay, so let's drop down here. Back over to here. Basically using the fact that we are not bothered too much about the fact that we can just walk out of the screen and come back in the other part of the screen. We need to sort that one out though. My goodness, that is terrible. Yes! We got it! Okay. Stuck. And we've got 8 gifts so far. We need to find 13. Wait for that to go. Jump across. Jump across here as well. And drop down. Yeah. Drop down into here. We end up in the choo-choos. There's the Gronk. Right, we'll have to sort that guy out next week because he's stuck. He's just sat in there now. Oh, that didn't work out at all for us, did it? No, it did not. And we're stuck. Can't move. Can't move. Absolutely stuck. So we'll have to sort that out as well. That is fantastic. Okay, but for the most part, it's working, which is great from our point of view. So, I think we'll leave it there. So guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I've really enjoyed it and I hope you have too. Have a great evening. I'll make this, actually, while I'm here, I might as well do it now. Let's go to the Google Drive and upload what I've just created there. Where is the thing? Where is it? Where's my GameHammer save in here? Why is this so hard to navigate? Oh my goodness. GameHammer. They're not in, because they're not in order. Right. There we go. That's why it's so hard to navigate. GameHammer Live game coding. Go into that, and let's pull the download that we've just done. Recent file, redux.tap. Copy that into here. Cancel, because apparently there's already one there. So let's rename Roland redux.tap. Rename or not. mphed, where is it? Roland redux.tap. Rename it. Rename. Roland redux v2.tap. Grab that. That should upload now. Yeah, Roland redux v2.tap. Share. Create a shareable link. Anyone who can use the link can download. Copy link. Done. And I'll put that into the chat. So here you go. Download the .tap file at... There you go. Right, guys. Now you've got that. I hope you can have fun with that. It will play in a browser. It'll play on actual hardware if you have the ability to load .tap files in a ZX Spectrum. It'll run on genuine hardware. But that's all we got for tonight. I hope you'll join me tomorrow where we're playing The Secret of Monkey Island. And that is always fun. But until next time, thank you so much for joining me. I've been Zoe Kirk-Robinson. You've been watching GameHammer Live Game Coding, where we've done a lot of fun stuff tonight. Take care. Have a great evening, and bye for now. Bye!